Warning, this video contains strong language and profanity, may not be suitable for children and sensitive adults. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
What is up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk, Michael, back at it again with another video. A topic that I wanted to talk about a lot is my statement to all the Chicago Bears and Justin Fields haters, individually Colin Cowherd. Y'all know him, no need an introduction. CEO. If you haven't been watching my videos, you know who he is. And people like Lions fans, Vikings fans, who actually wanted Justin Fields, and also Packers fans. My thing is, to all the people that hate Justin Fields or hate the Bears in general, go off to Justin Fields. Their major argument is, why could the Bears win their division or go from a 3-win team to a 10-win team coming off of the worst season in the NFL that had the first overall pick? My answer to those individuals, and Keith on the mic, shout out to my boy Keith on the mic, who I had on last night. He said, and I agree, last year, besides the Detroit Lions game, the second one, the Bears were in most of the following games where we only lost 7 of those games of the Bears lost by one possession, where Justin Fields put the Bears in position to win those games. Like, for example, the Commanders game, where Justin Fields had that scramble to put us in first and goal territory. And Dante Pettis and Darnell Mooney dropped passes. Darnell Mooney even knew he had to catch that ball. Also, same with the Minnesota Vikings game, the first one. Justin Fields threw the ball to Emir Smith-Marset, and he coughed up the ball instead of going out of bounds. Then the Dolphins game, referees missed a PI. Justin Fields scrambles to his left, and then he froze, and it was dropped by Equanimeous St. Brown. And the Atlanta Falcons game, where we were actually in that game for the majority of that game. Regardless of that final pass that was an interception by, Justin Fields froze to a check down to David Montgomery, but instead, he couldn't catch it, and then it went into the hands of a defender. People say that that was a pass too high for David Montgomery, but David Montgomery has to catch that, in my critical opinion. The second Packers game, we were in that game for majority of that time, and we had the lead at one point. But Justin Fields threw the ball to a beautiful dart to N'Keal Harry. Guess what? Cairo Santos missed a field goal. That wasn't the only thing Cairo Santos did. The Lions game, the first one, Justin Fields throws a pick six. Horrible throw. I criticized him on that. Then the next play, he scrambles and scores a 64-62 rushing touchdown, and Cairo Santos missed the extra point. Those are not excuses. Those are significant facts that you can go and watch some Bears games to find out for yourself. But we all know you ain't going to do that. We all know that. Because you're taking it from a guy, that has watched all of our games to know how bad the Bears were but how good Justin Fields is. Justin Fields is him. Justin Fields has talent. He has talent around him. DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, Chase Claypool, Cole Kmet, Robert Tonyan, and not as bad as an offensive line. And people like Colin Cowher, CEO, and NFC divisional rivals like don't even like present facts. They just like talk out of their ass. I think the dumbest one has to be Colin Cowher, because Colin Cowher, I think he just does it for clicks. But I don't know if he's just like, he does it for clicks or he just doesn't know what he's talking about because he talks out of his ass. Same with Don Berg, he talks out of his ass. Same with the Ravens fan. It's just like these individuals, I call them geeks. They think just like they talk out of their ass. They think they know what they're talking about, but they don't most of the time. They just like talk about football like 24/7, but they just look at stats, but they don't watch film. They just think quarterback wins and loss record is a stat, even though I don't care what anyone says. You can criticize me all you want. I really don't give a shit. I really don't care. Winning and losing is not a quarterback stat. It's a team stat. Drew Brees was 10-17 his first 3 seasons of the NFL. Joe Montana was 2-6 his first 2 seasons of the NFL. Well, Drew Brees, his first 3 seasons, he was 10-17. And Eli Manning was 1-6 his rookie year. Am I comparing Justin Fields to those quarterbacks? Am I saying he's going to beat them? No, absolutely not. It's hard to be a very elite quarterback in this league. Nothing's guaranteed in the NFL. Just like Bears winning more games than the Ravens, or the Baltimore Ravens winning more games than the Chicago Bears. Nothing's a guarantee. You can print it out on a t-shirt. You can tattoo on it wherever you want. Nothing's real until kickoff begins on September 10th for both teams. Nothing's real. Nothing's guaranteed until that very day both teams start their season. In the NFC, for the first time since the Brett Favre and Rodgers era, the NFC is wide open. There is absolutely any team could take that division from top to bottom. And all the Justin Fields haters, we were keeping receipts. And when you change your mind, you're not allowed to talk good about it because we'll be back here. And you don't know that, and I don't know that. Maybe the reason why, and there's another thing I wanted to debunk. Oh, you think Justin Fields could do good because the Giants did it with Daniel Jones, who was buns for 3 years. No. That is not what I think. See, you can't compare Daniel Jones to Justin Fields because they're 2 different quarterbacks. I think Justin Fields is better as a talent-wise quarterback. Like, I feel like he can obviously run better than Daniel Jones, and he can, in my humble opinion, I think he can throw. He shows more talent than Daniel Jones. But it's just like, and I'm not taking away Daniel Jones whatsoever. Like, he's like top 15. He's barely like he's in my category. He's number 15. If I had to like put him on a top 15 quarterbacks, I think I would put him as 15. But I'm not taking anything away from Daniel Jones. He deserves his props. But as a talent perspective, I think Justin Fields is far better than Daniel Jones. And people can respectfully disagree with me. People can agree with me, but that's just my humble opinion. That if you need a quarterback that's a talent, then you would have to go with Justin Fields. It's just like, it's not that big scenario that would have happened when Daniel Jones was horrible, and then he had one. I guess you could say that this was his best year if you don't count his rookie season. So my belief is not because of that. My belief is that I think Justin Fields in college was a way better quarterback than Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was not anywhere near the talent as a Justin Fields or as a Trevor Lawrence in that draft. Like that draft class was horrible. The only quarterback that has the only quarterbacks that have a starting job in that draft class are one, Daniel Jones, if he can do it again, and one, Kyler Murray. If Kyler Murray has I don't know, when he comes back, he shows that he can still be the first, a generational talent that he once was, even though it doesn't look like that scenario situation. It's just like, and also Dwayne Haskins failed as well. Like that draft class was horrible. Like anyone could tell you that draft class, looking at it right now, all of the quarterbacks that still have a starting job are Kyler Murray and Daniel Jones at the moment. Justin Fields, my reasons to believe in him is that I watched him and I seen what he can do when he had no weapons and he had no offensive line around him, and he only had was Darnell Mooney before he went down because of the MetLife turf field. I seen what Justin Fields could do, and I feel like if we surrounded him with talent, the sky is the absolute limit for him. Same with Jalen Hurts. The sky was the absolute limit when they got him AJ Brown. They could have moved on from him and taken Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson, but they said, no, we're sticking with Jalen Hurts. And they gave him AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Same with Josh Allen. They gave him Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen was a glorified bust his first 2 seasons, but he was able to turn it around because of Stephon Diggs. It's just like, you just that's my beliefs of believing in Justin Fields as nowhere near what Daniel Jones did with the Giants. Will we know if Daniel Jones is great, just like he was last year? Like last year was decent. We won't know. I can't tell you that. Neither can you. The only thing that's gonna matter is when September 10th hits, and I'm sitting there in your face and telling you that I was right all along. You might as well print it out on a damn t-shirt until then, because you don't know it. Colin Cowherd doesn't know it. CEO doesn't know it. NFC divisional rivals don't know it. I don't know it. And neither do you. So anyways, that's it. That's all. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Leave a like. As always, bear down.